Hello everybody, welcome to Ability Enhancement course Mastering Office video series. So in this video I'm going to explain about module 4 second question, that is MS Access second question. In the previous video I have explained the first part of the module 4. So in this video we are going to see how to add and delete a column in the table, how to resize the rows and columns, finding data in the table and replacing that data with some other value, sorting and filtering data using queries. So how to sort, how to filter, how to apply the filters on the data in the table using queries. So finally we will see how to generate a report and print that report. Let us see the syllabus. Here is the syllabus of Mastering Office. Question number 4 is about MS Access. So in this module I have framed two questions. In the previous video I explained the first part of this module. In this video I am explaining the second question. So questions are here, you can see this is the first question and this is the second question. Let's see how to achieve this in MS Access. I'll open the Access. So here if you want you can create a blank database, or you can use the previously created database. So I'll use the previously created database because in my last video I have created one database and I have created one table. I'll use that. So this is the table. Double click on this, you will get the table, and this is a form. This is the form which I had created for my table. Once I double click I'll get the form also. So if you don't want, always you can right click and you can close the form or table. Okay, yeah. So this is the table. Now we will see the first question. The first question says that adding and deleting a column. How to add a column, how to delete a column. For example, assume that we miss something and we want to add that field somewhere in between our table. What you can do is, wherever you want to add a column, you just select this, select that particular column, right click and click insert field. When you insert field, the field will be added to a left hand side of the selected field. Now see here, one column is added. You can rename this. You can double click in this and you can say semester. You can add the values here, whatever values you want, you can add it. If you want to delete, if you don't want that, what you can do is you can right click and you can say delete field. Once you click on delete field, that field will get deleted from the table. So this is the first question. If you want, now next question is how to resize, resizing rows and column. See, if you want to resize the rows and column, what you can do is you can take your cursor to the corner. Then you will get the double-headed cursor. You can drag this, and like this you can resize your columns. You can resize your rows like this, or you can select everything and you can give the size. You can do something like this. This is auto size. You can do it. Or what you can do is you can select the column, right click, you can go to field width, and here you can set the width how much you want, or standard width also you can set it. If you click the standard width, see the standard width 11.55, or you can say the best fit. If you select the best fit, the width will be allocated based on the content. Now you can see this is the best width, best fit, say field width. I'll select best fit. Now you can see this. So like this you can resize your the column and row values. You can select this and you can say the right click on this. You can go to row height. In the row height, also standard height you can set it, that is 14.25. you will get this standard height. Or you can select all this and you can drag like this. It will applicable for all the rows. This is how you can set the width and height in the MS Access for our columns. Let us see the next question. Finding data in the table and replacing. Let us consider that you have a huge table. In that you have 500, 600 student details. In that you want to find something and you want to replace. For example, I want to replace this ISC with the MA or something else. You can always do that. What you can do is, you can select your table, entire table, then go to replace. In the replace, you give IEC here, and for that IEC what you want, I want let us say ME I want in that place, or I want say I'll give CV. Okay, then I'll say replace all. So if you click on find next, it will keep on finding the next values with next match. And if you say replace all, it will replace all the values which is it will replace all the matched object in our data, in our table. Now you can see here ISC is replaced with the civil CV. To find out something, you can select the table and you can click the Control F also shortcut key, and in this I want to find out say ISC I want to find out. If I click find next, I'm getting there is no match found. Okay, because ISC not there in our table. I will give AIML. Now once you click on find next, you can see here like this you can find the values in our database. Yep. Now this is finding and replacing in the database. The next we will see how to apply sorting and filtering data using queries. Here, if you want to sort the data, what you have to do is you have to select the column, and you can see here how you want to sort, whether you want to sort in ascending order, descending order, whatever you want, you can select it, whichever column you want to add sort. For example, you want to sort this in descending order, you can select this, and you no need to worry that you no need to select the entire table. If you select any one column, so this fields are attached, that means this entire thing is one row is one record, so it is logically interconnected. You can just simply select like this, and you can say ascending or descending, it will get fields will get sorted and it will be associated with each row. Those how you can sort it, ascending or descending. For example, I want to sort this in ascending order. I'll select this. Now you can see this 2, 3, 500. 500 is I got the sorted order. So this is how you can apply the sorting. And if you want to apply the filtering, say you have a huge data in that you have different branch student, in that you have to select only the CSC student or IC student in that data. What I can do is you can select the filtering. For that you have to select that column on click on this filter option. Once you click on filtering, you can see that different values which is there in that column will be available. So whichever you want, you can select. For example, I want something, say I want the CV student of my data of my table. So I can select that. I deselect the other thing. I can select only the required values. Once I click on OK, I can see this only the student which belong to CV branch. Okay, this is how you can apply the filtering in MS Access. If you don't want this, you can always say this remove sort or toggle filter, you can say, and you can remove the filtering. And sorting you have applied, and you want to remove the sorting you want the original data back, you can say this remove sort, it will remove the sorting. Okay, this is how you can apply the sorting and filtering in our database. Now I will show you how to apply filtering by using a query. See, if you want to write query is nothing but asking question to our database to retrieve to get some value from that. To apply the query, what you have to do is you have to click on create command. In the create command, there is a option called design query. Click on that design query. Once you click on the design query, it will show all the tables which are there in our database. Currently we have only one table. I'll select that table. I'll click on add. So once you click on add that table, you will get here. So you can create, you can add a number of tables, and you can relate those tables as well here. Okay, now so after adding the table, you can see here in this window you can add whichever field you want to apply the query. So whichever field you want to add to the query, for those field what you can do is you can double click. For example, assume that I want to retrieve the details of the student, those who belongs to Bangalore. Okay, So that we will see how to do this. So if you want the columns to be added to a query, so you can double click this. Once you double click, you will get here. Now you can see this field USN belongs to the student detail. Okay, so next you can click here, and once you double click, I want name and USN, and based on the city, so I will add the city. Now these three I want for my query, I have added it. Sorting, if you want ascending or descending, you can apply that. If you don't want, leave it. So criteria is based on the Bangalore city I will give. So here I will give in the double quotes I will give Bangalore. So that means select the student based on the city Bangalore and retrieve the names. Give me only the USN and name. I don't want a branch, or I don't want photograph. I want only the name and USN to Bangalore. Okay. So after doing this, what you can do is you can click on save, and if you want to give the query name, you can give it. I'll give the name city query. Okay, I'll click on OK. So here is the query we have added. So now after saving it, you can click the run. Once you click on run, you can see this here. One student belongs to the city Bangalore in our database. Yeah, you can see here. This is Banagloore. Bangalore something is there, Bangalore something is there. Here Bangalore only one student is there, Manu. So I got only one student detail. If I change this, for example, assume that I'll make it Bangalore, and this also I'll make it Bangalore. Okay. Now once again I'll go back to my query. I'll run this query. Now if you want to go back to the design view, again the queries also will have some views. You can always check that you have data sheet view and design view and SQL view also there. I'll show you what is that SQL view. Now we are currently in a data sheet view where we can see the result. Now if you want to make changes, okay, if you want to run it again, so then you have to go to the design view, click on design view. Now here now once again I'll run this. So if you want to run it again, go click on design. Now click on run. Once you click on run, now you can see the Rahul, Virat and Manu has got the city Bangalore. Okay, you can see this in our database, in our table. You can see here the first Virat is from Bangalore, Manu is from Bangalore, and Rahul is from Bangalore. Okay, now let us add one more query to this. I'll go back to this. I'll go to view. I'll click on design view. In this design view, I want to select the student, those who are from Bangalore as well as Mangalore. So what I can do is I will click here, or is there, no, in that or I can give Mangalore also. Mangalore, Mangalore. The correct name you have to give the value name. I'll save this and I'll click on run. Once you click on run, you can see this. So I got Mangalore entry also. So you can sort it. So go back to our design view, and if you want to sort this, for example, assume that I want to sort the USN based on the in ascending order. I can select that. I can save it. I can run. Now you can see this. It is sorted 2, 3, 5, 500. We got. This is how we can apply the query here in our database. This is how we can write the query, and we can implement the query in our Access. So there is one more view called SQL view. Once you click on SQL view, here you can see the code of it. So select student detail, where USN, student detail name, okay, student detail city, and what is the condition we have given. For everything this will give a code. Okay, if you want you can write code also. So this is how we can add the queries. Now let us see the next question. The next question is generating report and printing it. Now how to generate the report and how to print it, let us see that. Yeah, to generate the report, we will go back to our table. So here, if you want to generate the report, what you can do is you can go to create. In the create, you can select the report. Once you click on report, it will show the report and the attached photo, everything. What you can do is, so it is going out of our page area. You can resize this. So once you select, you will get this orange color border. You can resize your cells. so that it will come accommodate, we can accommodate our data in one sheet, one page width. So like this you can do it. You can change the width. Now one is going out of range, you can drag inside, and anything if you don't want, what you can do is you can select and delete it, the column which you don't want. If any extra column is there, that you can always delete it, and you can give the name here, student details report, student details report, date if you want, let it be. So this is how you can generate the report, and you can save it. You can save the report, the student detail report, or you can take the printout as well. Now you can see the report is added here, and if you want you can take the printout also, Control P. Now all the pages are the current pages, let it be the all the pages. Once I click on this, it will asking where you want to save. I'll save it on the desktop. Let me open and show you this report. So once you open the report, you will get something like this. So this is the report which we have generated. Student, I hope you understood this. Thank you.